Hi, this is Neeraj Aswal and welcome to this episode. In this episode, we are going to go ahead and complete our RSS Reader class. So here is the class and till now we had been basically retrieving the values from the channel. Let's first build it and see if everything is fine till now. We can see that we are getting some errors out here. So here it will be RSS is equal to not equal to null and RSS news. So it should be, I think we missed out on the name. Yeah, it's row news. So let's now save and build. Great. So all the build errors are gone. Let us continue and now we'll try to retrieve the values for the items so that we can populate the item list. So let's go ahead and get started with retrieving the item list. So we'll just do a check once here. If node channel is not equal to null, and then we'll iterate over the childs. Node channel dot child nodes and count. It should show child nodes count I plus. So now we are going to iterate over this, and if we are going to iterate only if the name is item. Let's go ahead and see. Now once this check is done, we are going to start retrieving the nodes. Node channel dot child nodes of I, and then we just new items if node item dot inner XML dot contains title, then we will retrieve the title and save it in, I think one parenthesis we missed. So item dot title is equal to node item dot inner text. If node item dot inner XML dot contains this, we need to enclosures URL. This is to retrieve the image URL. So here we will need to add some specific checks actually. It's slightly different. If node item enclosure, we need to check. If you see here, the URL for the image is to be retrieved, so it has basically an attribute, it's not a inner HTML. So we need to check if it contains the inner attribute, then only we will go ahead. So dot has attribute URL, and then if it has, then image URL is equal to node item enclosures. I'll just copy it here, and dot get attribute URL. So now we got the, we are missing some, yeah, we are missing a parenthesis here. So let me just build it to confirm that there is no error. Yeah, okay, we have got one more warning but no errors yet. So let's go ahead, and this next thing we need to retrieve is the link of that particular item or RSS item. So again, I'll just copy this. It will be more or less a similar one. I'll just name this at link, replace the text. Make sure that you replace everywhere in that while copying. The next thing is, which I need to retrieve, is the link, the pub date. I'll just copy, I'll make sure that yeah, it is pub date. So if it contains pub date, and yes, now the next thing which is there is basically the description. So description, just confirm enclosure, description, link, item. These are all the things which we need. We have retrieved all the items which are required for our purpose. Okay, so we don't have any errors now. And now that we have retrieved, we will add this to the, to the items. So now we have got all the items in it. So let us build it once more. We'll check if everything is right. There's one thing which I want to do is, like, I'll just refactor the code a bit. So let me show you how you can do it. So for example, this I will name as item list. I'll name it as item list. And so if you see, like, everywhere where it was mentioned, it has got renamed. Next thing which I'll do is, I'll change the struct name from items to item, because it is a singular thing. So I'll name it as item and capitalize it. So now things are far more clear here. Similarly for channel, I'll rename it as channel with caps, so that we confirm that this is a class and this is a variable. We'll just keep this check. Now I hope so. One more thing here, I'll just rename it as with a small m. So this is how basically you can refactor your code very fast. We'll build it, looks good, and if you want you can change some of the more things, like if you want instead of node RSS node, RSS channel or something like that, item node, channel node. So that way also we can do. So then all this basically refactoring has made the code more clear to read. So now we have basically populated each and everything which we retrieve from the feed URL. Looks okay to me now. We can actually go ahead and use this in our code. So for now, that's all in this episode. I'll see you in the next episode. Keep rocking and happy coding.